What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models, and today I am going to build this little guy. The SD Gundam Cross Silhouette Zeta Gundam from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam Animated Series. Now this is of course the SD version, which came out this year, but what I have here is the limited edition version of the SD kit. This is the clear version, the clear colored version of it. Last month I was at Comic-Con and I was working for Bluefin, and I was like saying to myself, what should I get and all that stuff, and I didn't buy anything that first or second day because I was working. I said, okay, I'll wait. And then when the time came where I was, okay, I'm ready to buy something, this guy was there at the show, but he was already sold out. This thing, you know, people were buying this up like gangbusters. So I was like, alright, fair enough. No big deal. Of course, when Anime NYC came along the following month, this was at the show as well. They also had the clear version of the Zaku 2 SD, and it would have been cool to pick that up and put the head on this, just like, you know, in the anime, but unfortunately they sold out on it as well. Wow, it's like, wow, everybody wanted the little clear Zaku. I haven't purchased the SD Zaku yet, and I would like to one day. But this one's pretty nice to pick up, and at the show this was like around $10, a decent price, you know, considering what it is. It's a novelty kit, of course. Not many people, you know, you're not going to get the best out of this for a competition. This is basically for display and stuff like that. Something I want to build to tie me over while I get ready for something big. Let's open that up and see what it looks like. Alright, so we have the clear parts, blue, white, of course, which is clear, and yellow parts. There's some stickers here. I think this has to be for the backpack. And then we have more clear parts here. This is the head, feet. That's what I'm kind of determining. Now the outside armor is clear. The inside is not so clear, so you have the regular inner frame part that we also remember seeing in all the SD kits out there. And then you have the backpack and the beam rifle. Please note that this is not a transformable SD kit. But then again, I don't know if the original SD kit was transformable. So I will purchase it. Let's look at this manual for a second. Only one page folded. We have the assembly of the body, which is the inner frame, and then the body itself. The arms, both left and right. The legs, both left and right. And then the assembly of the head. Final assembly of the kit. And then you have the backpack and the weapon, which is basically the beam rifle, the sword, and the shield. All the parts will be used. Let's start working on this right now. I'm not going to set this up. Let's see how long this will take. I don't think this will be a 30-minute mission. You know, when I was at the show, I was trying to justify the fact of buying the kits over there that was exclusives at the show. And sadly, I was like, you know, was not like in that mindset to buy some stuff. And I'll say this, there was one point where I said I want to buy something so I can do maybe a contest or something like that. But again, not in that mental state at this moment, for obvious reasons. No, I did the wrong one. Actually, no, that's the right one. So that goes there. You think you'd do this a billion times, you're not. Oh, that's right. There's no polycount here. Another thing that I was actually thinking of buying, and again to justify it, was the Strike Freedom middle build. And I was like so thinking of buying it, and I'm just trying to say to myself, why would I want to buy it? Yes, it would have been a great centerpiece in my new place if I finally found one. But no, then it's going to sit there, and that money could have been used for something more important. So, as much as I like Strike Freedom, it could obviously wait. Okay, B1. No, this one. You don't have to worry about scarring with this. Again, this is clear. But then I was like kind of saying to myself, okay, what about those other kits that were clear, that were at the show, like the real grade Sazabi was clear. So that one would have been a nightmare to clean up all the nubs and things like that after building the real grade this year as well. B1 and B2. Oh, sorry. I felt pretty sad that one mobile suit not many people were buying, and that happens to be the Master Grade Tallgeese 2. Yeah, granted, it is a mobile suit that was only seen in one, maybe two episodes, if memory recalls, and it's only pose that you could do is if holding up the Dober gun in that weird stance, and that was it. Clearly, Trace what's his name? Trace Kushionada was not the best pilot out there. Well, maybe he was. Just wasn't enough to merit, a good memory of it being one of the good mobile suits out there. So when you see a master grade and then a high grade, I'm sorry, not a high grade, a real grade come out like that, and then you're trying to justify, should I buy this, should I get this? There are probably some people out there who are actually now getting it and using it for custom builds, because it's going to, I think we have so many of them, it's going to saturate the market. Okay, do that, right? Alright. So we have this part here. There we go. So that goes there. Another clearer kit that I saw, which would have been nice if I never purchased the original Master Grade. No, that was not right. Let's go again. Was the real grade Zeta Gundam. A novelty again. Am I doing this right, or is it supposed to go on top of it? I think it goes on top of it. Yeah, Master Grade Sazabi version Katoki, clear version. Again, novelty, something big, something expensive. And if I had my choice, I would have easily purchased the what do you call it? The Psycho Gundam. Not Psycho Gundam. High Mobility Psycho Zaku. Now that's a mobile suit that I never purchased, never this was like desperate to getting. It looks nice, yes, it does, but I was not interested in getting it at all. All right, so that finishes up the body as I'm seeing here. So that's done. Let's get the parts for the arms. Obviously, if you get the booster version of this, you can make it bigger. I believe we need the hands, right? Or the hands are right here. Right. I think I better say this now before I forget. Next, not next, sorry. The last Saturday of the month, which would be the day after Black Friday, I will be at Gundam Planet for the Small Business Saturday sale, or what I call Super Saturday. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it sounds better because it's super. So you see me there if you want. Ask me some questions. Chat with me. I'll help you find some kits that you guys are looking for at the show. At the store, I mean, that show. So, don't be afraid to speak to me. That was the one cool thing that I liked about Anime NYC and all the two kinds. You know, talking to all the model builders, having great time, having a bunch of laughs, sharing some ideas and insights. And I knew I was missing that part. Maybe I'll get that. When I was at the anime, I was talking to Brian, and Brian, and so who nobody knows who Brian is. Excuse me. Brian is known as Bro Builder on Instagram, and he won GBWC with his flea mobile suit, or mobile armor type spider suit for New York Anime NYC. So I congratulations to him. And I was gonna say something to him, but I never got a chance to, reach out to him. With all the people around taking pictures, congratulating him. I said I was gonna, because we were talking, a few hours before the event, and then I go to he was looking at my bag, and I might as well say this. I have the Penelope. And he was saying, I would like to get the Penelope, that looks nice, Little did he know that he actually he probably didn't realize, oh, I got the Penelope, because that was one of the prizes at Anime NYC, at GBWC in New York. So at least he doesn't have to go buy one. He already has one. Congratulations. So yeah, that was pretty neat for him to say, "Oh wow, I got the Penelope. I don't have to go buy it now." Obviously the Penelope is a big kit, the newest kit right now that came out from Bandai. Ooh, that came off like that. I can feel a question being written up right now. And why are you not going down here? I think I gotta go this way. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. Go around. Alright, so the arms are done, but I believe there's more to this. Let me put this, yeah. The shoulders. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that there was a clear kit at the show, and it was well done because I believe the person painted the inside of the kit, you know, the inner frame to show all the detail, and then of course the clear parts was over it. Looked really nice though. You know, many people will probably say, you know, that's a novelty, that's something you don't want to use at a show, but it depends on your point of view. It really does. I think I'm going to have to put these two together, right? Now, do I have to put this on? I think I have to put it inside. Yeah, there we go. Like, no. Not like that. The other way around, stupid. Huh. Am I doing it wrong? I just got to turn it around that way. There we go. Alright, now it looks nice. Let's do this one now. I could have done this video live, but then I had to constantly look at the chat and answer questions, and I would have done that, but it didn't seem to fit the moment at this moment. I just kind of woke up right now and said, let me just build the kit right now. Now that the holidays are here, you know, I don't know what you guys want to get for the holidays this calendar year. Barbatos, Master Grade Barbatos is probably going to be the Master Grade of, you know, the holiday kit for 2019. So everybody's probably going to be clamoring to purchase it online, get it delivered, you know, get it at home as quickly as possible, and either, you know, gushing over it and reviewing the box, or just start building it immediately. I, for one, am not going to go nuts over getting the Barbatos. That could technically wait, per se. But all right, so I'll delve into the Barbatos in a minute. Well, I'll just in a minute right now. So I'm like looking at some of the pictures. I might as well take some of these parts off because it's almost done anyway. I was looking at some of the pictures of the Barbatos, and of course one of the unique gimmicks that I saw was the ability to, you know, have an open cockpit, and you can see Mikasa inside. So that's kind of cool. Obviously, it's going to. I don't know what the actual height or girth of it. I mentioned this in my video this year. You know, let's talk about Master Grade Barbatos. So there has to be the kit has to be a slightly bigger than the original Barbatos kit, and I can't wait to see the comparison of it. And, you know, I might as well get to this later. Let me just finish this one. And after like looking at the, hold on a second. After looking at the original Barbatos, which I don't have anymore, it would have been nice to have it as and use it as a point of reference. But seeing it now, you know, seeing that kit now, and then looking at it, this new kit, because I think somebody did do a side-by-side comparison of the inner frame. I would say, okay, that I could see, you know, some great features there, some great detail features, especially around the bottom of the leg. Regardless of the case, I'm not getting it. What am I doing wrong here? So that one goes up front, this goes here, and that's the wrong one, that's why. This thing doesn't stick on pretty well, unless you really push it in or something. And I don't see nothing that actually, this is a little loosey-goosey, or unless I'm not pushing it in right, but I'm going to keep that there for now until we finish this up. Alright, so the feet. This. Don't remember this one, but we'll take it out in a minute. Alright, that's done with that. I've been meaning to look for the original 1/44 scale Zeta Gundam, which was the non-transformable version, because that was actually, technically speaking, my first ever Gundam kit that I ever built. It's an old kit, of course, probably very rare and hard to find that type of model kit. I've noticed that Bandai likes to focus on some, if they'll reissue some kits, they'll reissue, like, you know, from the new mold system. You're not gonna, maybe they do the old ones. I don't know if they have it if they still have the mold, the original molds, but the Zeta one I was hoping to find one day and build it, because that was the first kit that I ever made, and me trying to understand it. I think I remember looking at the manual, like, in great detail to see, you know, see what's so special with it. I think the one thing that caught me was, of course, the transformation feature, which, of course, it was not a transformable kit, but the manual states it was. And it had that forearm that fired missile. Was it the forearm that fired missiles? I think it does. It had a little hidden thing that opened up and fired missiles, and I thought that was a neat gimmick at the time when I saw that. Again, not understanding the context of the series and or, you know, what it meant. And it wasn't until years until I you know, discovered that, you know, what it does, or, you know, what it meant, and what Gundam was, what the characters were, and all that stuff. So I would not mind going back down memory lane and picking up that kit if I could ever find it. I'm going to have to literally say that this is technically this is the second time I built a Zeta Gundam. I have never built any other Gundams after, any other Zeta Gundams after the original high grade. Did I do this right? That goes that way. No. So that goes that way. That will go that way. Okay, fair enough. I think I did it right. Let me take... I'm like going back to the days of, I would say, what was that star? Outer Limits. No, that's in New Jersey. Forbidden Planet. There was a store called Forbidden Planet in New York City, and I think it's still there after so many years. I would love to take a trip to that store again and revisit, you know, my childhood. Because I remember when I first discovered Outer Limits, and I don't, what do you call it? Forbidden Planet. I'm sorry, I'm getting old. I first recalled the store when, and I forgot to put that part in there, when I was looking at a magazine called Starlog Magazines. It's a publication for science fiction. It was a great science fiction magazine. I have a few copies here and there, but there was an ad for it, and after I discovered it, I go, okay, I gotta go there. Come on, get in there. Jesus. Am I doing something wrong again? No. You know what? It's so clear you can barely see it, so no big deal. No, that's going to probably annoy somebody. Me, in particular. We're 26 minutes into this build. And you know what? I'm not going to kill myself over this. I know. There we go. I think we got it. So going back to the Outer Limits store. Sorry, Forbidden Planet. I'm so stuck with Outer Limits because there was a store called Outer Limits here in New Jersey, up in near oh, I forgot where it was. It's on Route 46. It's no longer there. The guy retired, and I think every now and then I see eBay and he still has this entire stock of kits that nobody has purchased yet, or maybe they didn't. I don't know about it. Anyway, so Forbidden Planet. I remember going to that store and I purchased the original 100 scale Hama non-master grade, or RE. This was like back in the day. And the 1/100 scale double Zeta Gundam, which I remember having that for a long time, and I even glued it because that was an older kit. And then Ideon was another kit that I purchased back then. The Gabaldi Beta 144 scale. That one I remember that kit so well because when I purchased the Gabaldi Beta back then, that was at a time where I was sitting on my on the table, and me watching Dragon Slayer. Was it Dragon Slayer? I think it was a movie called Dragon Slayer. It's like a real old sci-fi movie or sword and sorcery movie. While I was building this kit. We're almost done here. Oh, it's this one right here. Alright, so let's put these here. And then we need this. That goes like this here. And then we have this, and we're going to use the green allies, not the... I'm sorry to say I do not have any markers at all here for me to do this. It would have been nice, but no. That's good enough. So that one goes here, that one goes there. I'm not putting the other eyes back there. I'm not doing that. There we go. What do we need? Where's it the other way? Oh, it's the other way. There we go. There's the head. let's get this backpack done. You know, it was also pretty sad that I couldn't stay at the show and see Tomino. Yugosho Tomino at Anime NYC. I would have loved to go. Well, I don't know if anybody knows that they were doing that kind of like a raffle type thing. Oops, I forgot about that. Where you can win tickets to see, you know, Tomino, and of course get an autograph. Win an autograph. You can, I believe, you cannot buy it, so you have to win it to get in it. That's it. I think that's it. That's all the parts. Oh no, there's one last part here. The beam saber. For me to stay and look at Tomino and say hi and whatever, hi. Unfortunately, you had to get out of the place that we were in because we were watching GBWC unfold at the time, and you had to get out and then form a line again so you can see Tomino. And by that time, I was like, okay, I need to go up and get my kit. And by the time I get my kit, it'll be late, and I don't have tickets to stay for the next day. So I said, forget it. It was great to see that he announced Gundam Day in New York City the Friday. So it's kind of funny to see that. Oh, these things are done. That was kind of quick. All right. And then we have these two parts here, followed by hold on. So you put these two. That's it? Yeah, alright, there we go. I was like wondering why. Right, so we have the beam rifle. Oh, and we forgot the crest here. Boom. Alright. Mind you that this is a kit that if you purchase this for your kids, they're gonna love it. They're definitely gonna love it. Let's put this on right now. Even if you buy the non-clear version. There we go. That goes there. That goes here. Then we have this arm goes there. This arm goes here. Let's put the backpack on. That one goes there. And then finally the head. There we go. And then we might as well put the other stuff on this. So the shield has a part that goes hold there. Turn the hand here so you can. I think the shield goes that way. Yeah, like that. I forgot. It was actually a cool feature. Then we have the beam saber. Goes in there. Put in that. Beam rifle. There we go. Again, a nice little cute kit from Bandai. Let me just adjust this a bit so you guys can see it. There we go. Nice. Very, very nice. Yes, it doesn't have the stickers on. I'm not going to, go through hoops over that. But still, looks pretty cool. I like it. This is technically my second Zeta Gundam that I have built in my entire life. I haven't built any of the newer Zeta Gundams that has been coming out throughout the years. One day I will. One day I'll purchase one for shits and giggles and whatnot. But for now, this is fine. I don't see myself buying the high grade version or maybe the real grade version. Master grade I would not mind. Even I know that there's the old. I've heard some bad things about the old version, old Master Grade, while the new one has some refinements, but it's still not loved by a lot of people. Still, I'm not complaining with what I got right now, because this is actually a very nice kit to see. And behold. And to show you like how big it is compared to like other kits, like here's my SD Tiger Tank. Obviously they're not into scale, but they're cute to say the least. They're pretty nice. So yeah. Let me do this. I haven't done this in a while. There we go. All right. So, what do you think of this kit? It is a nice little addition to my model kits. Obviously, if you guys want to get this as a normal kit, I would recommend that. You're probably, it's probably going to be the same price, because if you decide to find this online on eBay, probably somebody's going to charge it up a little bit more. So get the normal one, paint it up, make it look good. But this is really nice to see. I'd like to thank you guys all for watching this long video of me building the SD Cross Silhouette Zeta Gundam from the Mobile Suit Gundam animated series. It's a adorable little kit. I would not hesitate to buy it again. Well, no, I'm not going to buy it again, but buy the other lines, of course. But yeah, look into this and pick it up for the holidays, of course. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.